all the magic places in the world I've been to. This is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Around me, I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow. Yeah, should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over. Yeah, you never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. I can't stop. Yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah. I always knew that this would happen. Yeah, you would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah.
이렇게.
아 언니 가려.
가졌대? 이게 학생이야.
원래는 언니 좋아하죠.
네.
지금 따고.
이런 거. 네가 들어온 거 해. 엄마 가져가면 너무 아까.
엄마
안 돼.
알겠어. 이렇게 예쁘게 이렇게 주면 되는. 아. 이상하게 넣어.
뭐가요?
보호를 시작합니다.
Wish that I could find the words to describe you now, as I'm lying next to you and the world goes quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. In a world where hope grows thin, you've completed me. And the story left within tells me how to breathe. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. For you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. Fall for you again. Been through it all. You're the one who understands.
이거 잡아요. 아, 저기 왔다. 다시 한 번.
잠이 드는 아이들의 기도가 들려오네. 멈춰 한마디 말이 위안이 들리었지만 곁에 있을게 또 다른 내일을 꿈꿀 수 있게 Link your heart to mine Heart to heart we try to be each other's light forever Oh may no lies be denied Let our children smile Don't be afraid No Love transcends all borders We're all in this together Never alone 기적을 믿어 Beyond walls await new day
우와. 곰돌이.
곰돌이 어디서 놀 거야?